Hey everybody, this is Brian with the Instructional Technology Coordinator team. This video is going to take us through getting into the webinars for WebEx. If you are a Vanguard member, you will want to be able to get into the webinars, and so this is just going to show you how to do that. Our webinars are being hosted every other week on Thursdays. They start at 4 o'clock, and our first one is coming up this Thursday, December 5th. So here's how we do this. The first thing that I want you to do is I want you to get into our Blackboard course. So I'm going to log into Blackboard here just so you see exactly what we're doing. Okay. Now, I am enrolled in a course. I've got a lot of them here, so bear with me. But I'm enrolled in a course called Instructional Strategies in SDW, and there that guy is. Right there. Now, you may not be enrolled in that course. We hope you are, but if you're not, that's okay. When you log in using your login, not a general login like elementary as the username, but actually your username and password, you'll see the staff button. When you see the staff button and click on it, over here on the right-hand side are a bunch of directions that tell you how to get enrolled in the course. The one with all of the information for logging in and getting into the webinar is called Instructional Strategies in SDW, and you can see in red there, this is the passcode that I need. I'm actually going to copy and paste that. So how do I get enrolled in the course? I click Waukesha 1 PD. Over here on the left-hand side, and this is best done really through your MacBook, although you can do it in other ways as well. When I hover, I see this little gray arrow, and I'm going to click Enroll. And it's going to take me to this screen. This is where I put that access code, which was the password that I did in red. So I'll just paste that in, SDW Strategies, and then I'll click Submit. Now this is going to tell me that action's successful, and when that action is successful, it means I've been enrolled in the course. Many of you have done this already, but if you haven't, you're going to need to do that first. Next, we're going to go back to the SDW where our courses are all lined up for us. And again, we're in Instructional Strategies in SDW. So let's get into that course right there. Click on it. Over here on the far left-hand side, you see Vanguard Professional Development Workshops. Wonderful. So here's our Vanguard Professional Development Workshops. Once you click on that, it talks about how to access the webinars. I'm going to actually demo this for you, but all of the instructions are there. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up our Google Calendar. This has all of the WebEx details, which is something you will need to get into the WebEx session. Go ahead and click Visit Google Calendar here. It's right there. It is open and public. And then you click on the date that you want to join the webinar for. Each of these dates is going to have different details on them. That's how WebEx works. So we're going to do the December 5th one. So I just click here, and there are my details. Okay. There's two pieces of information I need. I need this website, and I also need this session number. That's all I'm going to need to get into the webinar. The website is not going to change, so you can go ahead and bookmark that. The session number will change, and this is why you'll have to come back to this calendar. So you may want to bookmark this calendar as well. So we are going to highlight the session number, and I'm going to copy that quickly. All right, so now from any web browser, although we're recommending we do this through the Safari web browser, Chrome is having some problems right now working with WebEx. But if you use that Safari browser, Internet Explorer browser will probably work as well without much issue. For some reason, Chrome and Firefox are having issues right now. We'll hop this guy up. Sorry, my computer's running a little bit slow. We're going to go to sdw.webex.com. Log in to the same place, sdw.webex.com. This is a public URL. It's not something that you specifically have to enroll in. Now, there are login options. We're not going to use them. All we need to do is know the meeting number. And that's the number that I had you copy before. And click Join. Lovely. Now, You cannot join the training session now because it has not started. We're going to start this up about 15 minutes before, but this is exactly where you need to be. It tells you it's workshop 2, being more efficient with your MacBook. And about 10-15 minutes before the webinar begins, you'll be able to join the session. It'll ask for your name and your email address. You can really provide anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be that. If you are joining in a large group, only one person needs to provide this, and in the name area, it'd be easier if you just put your school, so North or higher or something like that. And your email address is just so that information that needs to be sent afterward can be sent to you. So here's all of the information. It's going to open up about 15 minutes before, and you'll be off and running. Now, there's one other thing I want to show you, and that is in Blackboard. For the first time, you're going to want to be able to test out your browser. So if you see in this Vanguard Professional Development Workshops Accessing the Webinars area, there's a link for testing your browser. I'm going to take that link and copy it. You can also just click on it if you're in Safari. I'm going to put that link in, and I can join a test meeting just to see if my browser is working the way I would expect it to. This is not the actual meeting you'll be joining tomorrow. If you get trust relationship stuff, go ahead and trust that. But once it joins in, you'll be able to do a couple of things that are really key. You'll be able to, first of all, make sure it's working on your machine. Okay. The next thing you'll be able to do, that's fine, host doesn't have to join right now. The next thing you'll want to be able to do is check your audio. Up here, if I click the audio button, I can join an integrated voice conference. I can check audio. This is stuff you're going to want to do, so I would encourage you to get there a few minutes early to the live session and be able to do those sorts of things. Okay, so just a couple of things I want you to be aware of. Whenever you join this, you want to join the integrated voice conference, and you'll want to do a speaker and microphone audio test. If for some reason your speakers and microphones aren't working tomorrow, we will have a chat window. We will have somebody monitoring, and you'll be able to connect with us just using that. So you'll be able to click here and start chatting. So that is how to use WebEx, and we encourage you to get started, do a test tomorrow, and again, we'll be opening it up about 15 minutes beforehand. So I'm going to leave this meeting. We're looking forward to working with you tomorrow, energizing you, getting some of your feedback so far, and really teaching you some new skills. Thanks a lot, and as always, if you have any questions, feel free to email us. Again, I am Brian Yearling, byearlin@waukesha.k12.wi.us. Thanks for your time.